By the late 1960s, the Pritchards were getting on in age, and they decided to sell the building. And at first, they thought they wanted a progressive owner, so they offered it up to the New Statesman magazine, the left-wing publication which still exists to this day. And they bought it for £72,000 in 1969. But they weren't that progressive, they were actually quite capitalist-minded, because they doubled the price and sold it to Camden Council within 2 years. And Camden Council changed the whole concept of the building, so they stopped having service flats for middle-class intellectuals, and they used it for social housing. And they put particular single men with drug and alcohol problems into the building. So by the 1980s, the building was sliding into disrepair. It had been grade 2 listed in 1974 to prevent the council from knocking it down. But that didn't really stop Camden disrepair or lack of care for the building. So by the late 1990s, it was in such a poor state that it was inhabitable really, and it got squatted. And at the very end of the 90s, even the squatters moved out because the sewage pipes in the building had started to burst. And we have some photos here from that period. You can see the bad state of the building. It had been graffitied, the windows had been boarded up. And Camden came under pressure to sell it, and at that point in 1999 it was also grade 1 listed. So there was a press campaign, and there were loads of bids to buy it, including Barrett's Homes, which could have been really quite disastrous. The Groucho Club wanted to buy it and turn it into a boutique hotel, but instead Camden accepted a slightly lower offer from Notting Hill Housing Trust on the condition that it was correctly restored, and that all the smaller flats in the building, the majority of the flats, would be shared ownership flats to help the residents of Camden get on the property ladder. So it was restored 2002-2003, and it's now 36 flats. It was originally 32 flats, but some of the staff areas have been turned into flats now. And it's been owned now for 20 years by Notting Hill Genesis. They're coming up with cyclical work soon, so it's going to get repainted again. And it's not, interestingly, a white building. It has 1/8 pink in the colour, which was something Welsh codes had specified back in the 1930s. So when the sun sets, rises in the morning, it takes on this pink hue. It looks really, really beautiful.